So this is a really hot topic. I mean, I've gotten questions here over on YouTube, over on Instagram, and even TikTok. And it's all about one thing. What's that one thing, you ask? Well, it's all about the maintenance. So today's video is going to be all about how to perform your daily maintenance on your direct-to-film printer, and it's super beginner friendly. So if that sounds like something that would add value to you and your direct-to-film business, go ahead and hit that like button and let's get into the video. But before we do, if you're new here, welcome to the family. I'm Claudia with Pink Teas and Things, and over here on this channel, you're gonna find a lot of DTF, but most importantly, we're going to talk about using different print medias to grow your business. So if that sounds like something that would help you, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And while you're there, turn on your post notifications so that you'll be notified each time I upload a new video. And so without further ado, now let's get into the video. Now notice when I'm gathering my supplies to start cleaning my machines, I kind of create a little cart of all of the items that I need to get my machines cleaned. Those items typically include swabs, a cup to mix my cleaning solution, my actual cleaning solution, paper towels, which will come in a lot of handy throughout this cleaning. So typically I'll have an entire roll. Don't forget the gloves. Those are very important. In addition to that, a syringe with a blunt tip catheter. And I'll have all this stuff linked in the description below. So don't worry about it. The links will be provided. But most importantly, did you check out that nifty trash bin? It's just a recycled poly bag. So we've gathered all of our supplies, and now it's time to put this machine in service mode. Prior to powering down your machine, I do remove my film. Don't worry about it. You will get an error message when you go to power your machine back on. But for now, remove that film. Once you removed your film, you can then power off your printer. Make sure you are holding all three of those buttons down simultaneously as you turn your printer back on. Once you see those magical X's flash across the screen, you can then release your three buttons. Stop right there before you panic. That is just the message that you get across the screen if you unplug the printer without shutting it down properly. So don't worry about it. You're okay. Let's take a deep breath in, breathe it on out, and let's get back to the video. So during this portion of the video, you're going to watch me clean three important parts of my Epson 7890. Those three areas include number one, the flushing box, number two, the capping station, and last, but certainly not least, the wiper blade. done flushing the sponge, okay, of that flushing box. Flushing the flushing box. Anyway, that's besides the point. So notice that I then fold down my paper towel to about the size of the flushing box, and I'm applying pressure to remove that excess cleaning solution from the sponge in the flushing box. That's important. Try not to apply too much pressure, but notice how I go around and I clean the flushing box really well. I try and wipe up all of my excess solution. And once we're done with that, we're gonna move on to the next portion. Okay, so that takes us to the capping station. With the capping station, this is where you notice I'm using the majority of my swabs. And why is that? Well, for each little channel that you see there, you wanna make sure that you're using a different swab to clean it, because typically, and you can probably see this in my video, it's a different color per channel. So make sure that you're switching those out. And I just dip them in a little bit of my cleaning solution and wipe along the edges, and you'll see all of the gunk that I'm able to remove. And most importantly, be sure to wipe your wiper blade. So that's the little apparatus. It kind of looks like a little half moon. That section, I just use another swab with cleaning solution on it to clean around and behind it. It actually flips up and it also pops out, but I'm able to clean mine pretty easily, so I didn't really have a need to pop it out of the printer. I can actually kind of maneuver with the pieces pretty well. But if you find that you have a hard time actually cleaning around that wiper blade, just pop the apparatus out. And now we've come to the good part. It's the cleaning of the print head. So with this method, as you're noting, I am using paper towel to do what's called the shoe shine method, which is where, and you'll see this through my video, but ultimately we're using that paper towel soaked in cleaning solution. And I don't mean soaked as in dripping wet, but just enough so that you can keep that paper towel in place and it's moist enough to clean underneath your print head. Just remember to continue with this shoe shine method until your paper towel comes out clean. Now, side note, when I shut down my machines for the day, I typically like to leave that same moistened paper towel, right? So I take another fresh paper towel, I moisten it, and I sit it right underneath my print head. That concludes my direct-to-film daily maintenance video. Let me know, what kind of video would you like to see next on DTF? I'll see you in the comments.